First, welcome all new subscribers. If this is your first video and you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. This week is by request, cane self-defense as it pertains to having your back up against the wall. Now, the reality is that despite our best efforts to keep everyone in our 10 and 2 field division, there are times that back off! Someone can come up away from your field of vision, and it's very difficult. And this one in particular is an individual who you're walking, he's behind the wall because he's been studying you and you don't even know it, right? In this case, he took both hands, pulls to turn, right? You're up against the wall. I didn't get an opportunity to do anything. Understand what the advantage for a criminal is having your back up against. It's a stationary wall. It's not like this bag that'll move and it'll have some weight. But basically, he gets to hold you down and measure. If he can put one hand here and control, then he can go ahead and get his strikes off or whatever it is. Maybe he's going to escalate and go to, you don't know. Maybe he's going to coerce, pull out that knife, hold it up against the throat. This is what he's looking to do with this wall, right? The wall is stationary. It creates leverage for him. So we understand that. This happens. Now, we train in when this comes up, whether you're empty hand or whatever, there is a stepping motion, which is what I prefer. And that's going to be the theme here. Not just what you're doing here, but the footwork, right? Which is, I say, what's good for you? You want to keep people in your 10 and 2 because your life happens at 10 and 2, right? This is how you drive, hopefully. This is how you eat. This is where you're looking at things. But also stepping to 10 and 2 or 11 and 1. In this case, when he turns and he goes to throw that shot, however it is he did it, I move in here. Verbals are in effect, back off. And the first strike is going to go low. I like it a lot. Why? Let's do it from a different angle, something else that can happen. The whole idea, hey, you were caught off guard, he pushed you, or there's an altercation, he still got through, you can do anything, there it goes, and there goes the windup. Pay attention. The whole idea of doing this or coming in here and doing this is a capable guy. This is well within his reach to react. So when I go here, he puts his hands there, and now it's not the end of the world, but I'm going to need a different skill set to move from here. When I get pushed, I got pushed, I'm coming, I still prefer, I'm going to move towards, if he's at 12 o'clock, I'm going to move to 10 or 11 when he does this. And so I'll do it in real time first. I was here, I got pushed. Hey, back off! See the deflection here, do it slow and take it out down low. Vanessa, can we get this down? Bang! Right, and there come the follow-up shots. That's topic for another video, but how many shots is it going to take? I don't know how many ever it takes to incapacitate. Oh, strike him in the head. You never hear me talk about, ACSD doesn't promote the just randomly doing that. That's a decision you're going to have to make because we know the consequences of taking an impact tool with a full strike to the head. By the way, I'm using a padded drone for safety purposes always. So those are two angles. The other thing to consider is the fact that they're coming away from your 10 and 2 field of vision. And I'm going to show you, I always say, this is your cover hand. If you're an ACSD student and you follow us, you know that this hand comes here, and I talk about the importance of this, which is not just to cover. But I don't see him here. He's away from my 10 and 2, and now he moves in and does this. There's where my deflection comes in, and I insist on still going down low and taking out the shin. Because it's not anything. Here, if I do this and I come in, he can go ahead and block and put his hands up, and this can turn into a mess for me. So here he comes. He comes in. It's the top of the forearm, by the way. It's not the ulnar bone. So I'm not going bone on bone. It's the meaty portion of that forearm, and they're back off, taking that off, and here comes the striking. Notice that my second shot is to the clavicle. I'm seeking bone, right? To incapacitate and get out. That's it. That's my purpose there. Now, the other thing that came up was the whole concept of what if I'm somehow walking this way and they're pushing me up against the wall. Guys, that's either going to be to hold you up, or if something like that were to happen, now you turn and you start doing this. The whole idea that instinctively you may stick out your arm, not really good. That's how people injure their elbow, fracture clavicles. It's the same concept as somebody who's not trained is going to the floor. The natural instinct is to stick out that hand, and now that force is created all here, damaging joints and whatnot, so it would look like something like this, where I'm stuck here, my arm is still not up, I'm going to find myself in a situation. Well, then what about using that cane at a distance and doing this? If you're going to do this, there's a way of doing that, and you're going to have your hand slide. Those of you that train in combat cane spinning, you understand the concept of sliding, and here's the application of something like that. I slide down my hands. Why? Because I don't want to hit the brakes, which does this, right? And now this leaves me open. I start coming in here. Again, this is something he can stop. If you push, and I go here, and I slide my hand, now I have a better opportunity of creating my distance. Watch it again, it's nice and slow. My hand slide, now I can start sliding and going and getting to work. That's the way I would do it if I'm using the cane to hit the stop, because somehow I got pushed face forward into that wall. As always, you're welcome to comment, and if my staff and I, as always, here to serve you. We love talking to you. We're at 800-289-8188. A lot of stuff going on for the holidays. Great opportunity either for yourself or that special a caner in your life to go ahead and visit the website and see if there's something really nice in there, because caners love getting cane-related stuff for the holidays. I'm Joe Rubina. Thanks for watching, and always stay safe and keep caning.